at you. Yeah. I'm just hoping you don't make me regret you. But when I see you, I see something special. Yeah. I've been feeling for you ever since I met you. We break up, I make up, come and get you. Yeah. You know I'm on the way, big mama. You don't gotta cry in your Honda. You know that I brought you money. You don't even got to wonder. One day you got me fed up. Next day we unprotected with your legs up. Manchester City, Monday fucking bread up. You beautiful, baby. Oh, your head. What else would I do? On a cloud today when I'm feeling blue. Other than fuck with you. Girl, you got me wrapped around your finger. So far in the clouds, up on my head on the moon. I'm in love with you. Girl, you are.
Okay. A quick little sneak peek of my boy, Jon Clawd. You dig? It's your boy, Dame Doja, and we here with a very special broadcast of the DOZHATOLDYA podcast. 156. You dig? It's the DOZHATOLDYA podcast. 156. Let me get a round of applause, please. Loud claps. We bite. Special day, special broadcast, man. We had to go ahead and pull one off on them real quick, a real slick one, because they was missing us. So we had to pull off a real slick one, man. It's your boy Dame Doja. This is the DOZHATOLDYA podcast. Welcome. Check out us on all platforms at DOZHATOLDYA on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. In the Mixler, you got to put radio on it. DOZHATOLDYA Radio on the Mixler app, where you can hear the whole music presentation as well as the topics, and we do got some good topics for y'all today. Shout out to my boy Jon Clawd, man. We started off with music from Jon Clawd from Forsyth County. He got some good music. He's funny as hell on Facebook, man. Y'all go follow that boy. His name's Jon Clawd. He also shoot movies, man. He got a couple of movies, Trust Issues on Tubi. Yeah, he a Tubi director.
This is
a Tubi director, and he go viral like every other day. Y'all probably have seen him go viral a couple of times on the internet. And he got a new series called Dope Boy University coming soon, you know, featuring dope boys from all over Atlanta, you know what I'm saying, like Curtis Snow, Belly Gang Cushington, and Block 125. Yeah. And he got a movie called, you know what I'm saying, Jerry, yeah, featuring Jerry Anderson, the Jerry Anderson story, Macon's millionaire off cocaine, Macon's king of cocaine back in the days, man. Boy got a whole presidential pardon from Barack Obama and all, man. You could go check that out. You know what I'm saying, it's a short film / documentary on Tubi, and you can rent it. So yeah, man, do something every
all right, y'all. I need y'all help.
Raise money for you know, young guys and all kind of stuff, man.
What we doing?
Salute that boy Jon Clawd, man.
Come on back.
Yeah, y'all done seen him a couple of times, man. He go viral like every other week. You know what I'm saying? Every other day he go viral, you know what I'm saying, with a new video, man. He be having me rolling. And that's also my dog. So yeah, we started the show off with Jon Clawd, and but we got a whole lot of music to talk about. We also want to salute Metro Boomin, man. Metro Boomin and his Futuristic Summa. Futuristic Summa is out right now. Y'all go check that out in your phone on all platforms right now. Yeah, he got everybody on there, man. We just got through doing a review. If you want to know what we think about the album, go check out our review on the Futuristic Summa. It is on YouTube. Yeah. But yeah, man, it's all right. It's all right. You know, it's nostalgic. It got some hits and it got some misses. But we rocking with it, man, because it's on home team or second home team or third home team, or whatever, however you want to see it, because I'm from Miami, Jacksonville, and Atlanta. And somehow Tallahassee. I need to get it together.
You're listening to Doja Told Ya Radio.
Again, man, great show ahead, man. Let's go ahead and get this thing to rocking, man. Shout out to DJ TC checking in on the Twitch, and anybody that is checking in on the Facebook. I don't know. I wouldn't even know. Let me see if anybody checking in on the Facebook app. Are we even live on Facebook? I hope so. I hope I ain't over here messing up church's money. Speaking of which, I went to church today, and man, I needed that in my life. Oh man, I'll tell y'all who else needs some church in their life. That goddamn Nicki Minaj, boy, she needs some church in her life. Bad. All right, let's go ahead and get this show started with this clip right here. I put it to side.
Water, defunded the schools, stole the land, and then turned around and say, why can't y'all get it together? That's not failure. That's a setup. And you already know what it is. They starve black cities and then blame the people for dying. There's a pattern you're not supposed to notice. They underfund the water, they strip the tax base, dissolve the infrastructure, and then turn to the camera and say, see, black people can't govern themselves. Right? That's not failure. That's all narrative warfare being painted out in a ritual of collapse that they themselves have set up. Here's the thing. They do it like this. Pick any black city. Any black city. We can talk about Jackson, Flint, Baltimore, Memphis, East St. Louis, Gary. The pattern is consistent and is disgusting and disturbing. They withhold state funding first. They gentrify or abandon. They undermine leadership. They over-police and under-support. They exploit crisis for privatization. And then they say they did it to themselves. They burn the roof, then sell you the tar and ash while you smell like the smoke. Here's the thing. Then they give you this sovereignty illusion first, right? They say you have black mayors, black councils, black leadership, but they won't mention this. That you have federal disinvestment, redlining legacies, state takeovers, corporate extraction, and anti-black policy sabotage. It's not sovereignty. It's performative democracy with a knife in its back. And you can't call it self-governance if every lever is rigged. You can't call it that. That's not what it is. So now we're in a situation where people mentally, after decades of curated decay, they ask, why can't y'all fix your own communities? That's when they want to ask it. What, and they always do this every time. They do it with Flint, and you hear black people talk like this all the time. Why can't we get it together? We got the resources. Let's just make it happen. Are we being serious? What's happening? They do this all the time. And some of us start believing it. Start blaming each other. Start fighting over scraps. Start thinking our failure is proof of cultural deficiency instead of engineered scarcity.
Man, that boy was cooking, man. Give him a round of applause, man. Whoever Buddy is. Yes, man, there is hope in the future, man, because Buddy was goddamn cooking, man. Letting y'all know, man, that sometimes you got to check the cause before you dwell in the regret or the effect, Check the cause before you dwell in the effect. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. And shout out to the young kid right there, because he going places, man. He get it. Some folks get it and some folks don't, man. So that's how we're going to start the show off today. Again, brand new episode of the Doja Told Ya podcast, man. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel right now, man. I appreciate everybody for checking in. Now, where we at? What we doing? I don't even think we was live that whole time. Where we at? What we doing, man? Let's go ahead and get this thing started with, again, shout out to Metro Boomin, bringing out a Futuristic Summa. I wanted to bring y'all together, man, because there was so much going on early in the week, and I felt like I was going to miss it if I would have waited. So I had to bring it in early in the week, man, let y'all know what was going on. You know what I'm saying? And Metro, he wanted to let y'all know, you know what I'm saying, what the fuck going. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Metro Boomin, a Futuristic Summa mixtape / album, volume 1 and 2, hosted by DJ Spins. New music of the weekend. We're going to take a couple more days to vibe out to this, and we're going to tell y'all more, and y'all can check out the album, the mixtape review on the YouTube channel. All right, let's see what he said on this. He say, this mixtape is not for you if you don't like to twerk or get twerked on, want to dance, want to have fun, party like a rock star, surf and swag. Metro Boomin, a Futuristic Summa, hosted by DJ Spins. This mixtape is not for you if you name Joe Budden and from the Joe Budden podcast. Nah, man, some folks just wasn't really digging the mixtape, man. They really didn't get it. And it took a minute, man. It took a minute because I was listening to Clips album, and, you know, I've been listening to Freddie Gibbs. So it was hard to bounce from Freddie Gibbs and Clips and get all them bars and then, you know, run over to, you know what I'm saying, girl, just want to have fun. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? A little sing song. It was kind of, you know, it was just kind of hard, you know, to outright just adjust. You know what I'm saying? That's all. But once you kind of, you know, adjust it, it was some skips, it was some skippers, and there was some flippers. You know what I'm saying? It was a little something for everybody on there. Actually, no, it was a lot of something for ATL. But that's okay. That's all good. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even got Joe Budden them hating on the album. It just wasn't for everybody's cup of tea. And you got to be in the right headspace to be listening to an album like this. That's all. So yeah, man, shout out to Young Leland. Hey, yeah, that's funny. Young Lay and yeah, that's funny. They both got the same first name. That's crazy. I ain't think about it like that. Young Lelands. Leland Wayne. Damn, that's what that boy said, man. The two Lelands, man. Young Joe and Young Joe and I can't think of his name now. Young LA got the same name, man. Goddamn Leland, man. Hold on, I'm trying to look it up. Trying to see what that boy Young Lay name is on here. Don't I be with Young Lay serving don't I be with J Money serving everybody? Do you though, for real though, nigga? All right, they ain't got the other Leland Austin and Leland Wayne. That's crazy. All right, all right, so where we start at, man? Where we gonna start at first? The Complex Media List. Let's get into it, man. The Complex Media List 2025. So where do we start, man? Do we start at the bottom or do we start at the top? Started at the bottom, now we here. Complex Media List 2025. If y'all don't remember, I want to say Joe Budden was number 2 last year. I don't even know. We finna figure it out though. We finna figure it out. Hold on one second. Let's get into it. Go to complex.com, see what they got going on, man. The Complex annual hip-hop media power ranking returns for its 3rd year, spotlighting the most influential figures in rap coverage, from streamers to podcasters to critics. When it comes to power and shaping the culture, the divide in hip-hop media has never been more chaotic. Okay? Tell us more. On one side, there's an old guard podcasters, radio DJs, resident onks. Resident onks. Am I a resident onk? Y'all help me out. Am I a resident onk? Is that your boy? Yeah. I ain't know. Anyway, resident onks. Damn. Who interview vets and break down the nitty gritty. Album sales, the state of the genre, and who's in the top 3 right now. They're focused on upholding the traditional ethos, trying to preserve what hip hop used to be. There's a good chance they sat down with Clips for their rollout. Because Clips sat down with everybody. On the other hand, you have the wild new bunch, streamers and YouTubers farming clips all over the internet. They're tapped into the underground, deep in niche pockets, often taking their audiences and experiential adventures, I think that's a new word, experiential adventures, or offering behind the scenes access in ways traditional media can't. And in this day and age, merely reacting to new rap music in an entertaining way can qualify as hip hop media. I mean, and I don't know if I really qualify that, but whatever. Fitting this split mirrors the current musical landscape, defined less by superstars, more by thriving micro scenes pushing the genre forward. The tension is front and center in the 3rd edition of our annual hip hop media power ranking, and this year's list might be the most controversial yet. In the fractured ecosystem, there are few shared opinions, just zealots advocating for their lands. Everybody fighting for that attention, baby. So let's get the ground rules. When we say power, we're talking about cultural influence, the ability to move conversation and dominate headlines. These are the figures whose hip-hop moments consistently go viral and shape the broader discourse. Most of them work across multiple video platforms because, let's face it, even the most popular, where was I? Hip hop writer has a shorter reach than the consistent YouTuber. We're ranking individuals, not shows. Though in most cases, duos and collectives made the cut based on their joint presence. Yeah, like Rory and Mal. We strive to be non-judgmental when evaluating content. Some names are here traffic. Some names here traffic and clickbaits or salacious material, but they've built real audiences, and that impact can't be overlooked. And finally, yes, once again, no one from Complex was eligible. Sorry, Speedy, but a few alums did make the list. Okay, so yeah, I think that's fucked up. If you work for Complex, you can't be on none of these lists. I mean, shit, this shit already gonna be. They're already gonna call it bias. So I think that's fucked up for one. But let's get into it because I got, we're just gonna go through this list real quick. We got a lot of, critiques about the list, but at the same time, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like a lot of these people are really even hip hop, but hey, let's get to it. Jon Clawd coming in at number 25. Last year, he wasn't ranked at all. He's known for podcasts in the New York Times, a smart, insightful analyst of modern-day trends, plus interviews with contemporary stars. All right, Jon Clawd, whoever that is. Zayas B. Lou coming in at number 24. He was not ranked last year. He's known for his hilarious reaction videos. Yeah, they did have a couple of, I did see them with the Kendrick Lamar reaction videos. So shout out to Zayas and B. Lou. Arshawn Jawad coming in number 23. Featured on Kids Take Over. Last year he was on number 24. Refreshingly music-focused conversations with underground rappers. All right. Angela Yee at 22, the veteran from Breakfast Club, Last year she was at 17, so she's dropping, but she still got way up with Angela Yee, and Angela Yee's lip service, being a prolific host who is also comforting in the interview with a comforting interview presence. Of course, Angela Yee, man, lip service, man, gotta love her. Bootleg Kev at number 21. Bootleg Kev, man, know what I'm saying? You know, the guy that most folks walk out on his interview and all that good shit. Was number 14, so he relatively dropped a few slots. But he is a veteran and known for wide-ranging interviews with notable hip-hop figures. Big Boy, another vet, man, radio guy, coming in number 20. He probably dropped a few slots. He was at 16. Y'all know Big Boy from Big Boy TV and Big Boy's Neighborhood. Very, very polarizing figure. Nadeska Alexis coming in number 19. I don't even think she was ranked. Oh, if she was, that was the same spot that she was ranked last year. So Nadeska Alexis, known from a Rap Life review with Ebro, and also the Nadeska Show. Yeah, if y'all don't remember, she was also standing next to Joe Budden when he got in his altercation with the Migos. If y'all don't remember, yeah, she used to be from Everyday Struggle. So shout out to Nadeska. All right, coming in at number 18, DDG, the streamer extraordinaire. Streamer, rapper extraordinaire. DDG been doing it since he was a jit. Y'all can check him out on Twitch. I don't know if DDG is hip hop media though. I mean, he's a hip hop artist. He did a lot with Streaming University. He also recorded his whole album like Platboy Mats on this platform, and he dropped a couple of bangers. Pink Dreads with Platboy Mats and a couple of other hits. But I don't know if I could consider DDG hip hop media. Coming in number 17, Elliott Wilson. Elliott Wilson coming in number 17. Last year he was ranked number 5. That's a big drop. What's Elliott gonna do next, man? Is he gonna finally conform to the new media and get him a streaming service or a streaming platform or something of that nature? Or is he gonna keep it traditional and just talk shit when people hate on him or when he's not included? Shout out to Elliott Wilson though. Anyway, conversations with rap legends sparking hip hop debates and pissing off streamers or rappers who think they're doing journalism. Elliott Wilson. DJ Head, man, brand new entry, had a monster year with the Drake and Kendrick Lamar beef, and he's been putting out some pretty good content. Shout out him and Gina Views. She's definitely a rising star as well. Known for strident and sometimes a contrarian hip hop takes. It showed the bigger picture and effective immediately is getting pretty popular. Now, Jadakiss and Fat Joe, they ain't coming in number 15. They just started their podcast like that 3 months ago. I mean, these guys are one of the biggest rappers, out of New York. They are very, very funny. They're very entertaining, but I really don't really like them being in the hip hop space and media. All the rappers want to do podcasts, and I'm mad. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's my story. But they wasn't ranked last year. I don't think they should be ranked this year, but it is what it is. They got the inside track. You know what I'm saying? They went viral with Jim Jones talking shit on their podcast, and you know what I'm saying, and that's about it. But anyway, goddamn Jadakiss and Fat Joe. Coming in at number 14, Shannon Sharp. I also don't consider him to be hip hop media. I mean, how many platforms can you have? You could be a sports show. You know what I'm saying? You could also have a reality kind of TV type of presence, and now you hip-hop media all of a sudden. I mean, he had the big Cat Williams interview, but Cat Williams is not hip-hop. That's comedy. He also had 2 Chainz on there, but I really don't know what big breakthrough Club Shay Shay had in hip-hop. But I guess we got to accept it. Wasn't on the list last year, and I think Complex is dropping the ball with some of the people that they are including in hip-hop media. Coming in number 13, Trap Lord Ross. He was also he getting higher on the list from last year. He was 20. Pretty good year for Trap Lord Ross. He does a lot of investigative reporting on his shows. And that's what the white boys do when they kind of fit in. But shout out to Trap Boy Ross. He at least I think cares. I don't really follow his material. Ebro coming in at number 12, man. The old school. I'm saying, guy that they call a hater, but he just kind of keep it real for hip hop. He dropped a couple of slots from 7 to 12, but he definitely holding it down with the Rap Life Review Show and Ebro in the morning. Shout out to Ebro. And coming in at number 11, Nori. Before we get into the top 10, we just want to say respect to Nori. Then got his hair back, then got his teeth done, and now he finna drop a new album, man. The Drink Champ vet, I'm saying, is a superstar in the media platform space, and definitely deserves to still be on the list, even though he hasn't really been doing much as of last year. We're gonna take a quick break, man. Let's take a quick break. I want y'all to check out this video of a couple of people debating what who's supposed to be on the list and who not supposed to be on the list and whatnot. I think I got something. For y'all, man. Y'all check this one out.
Number 17, we have Elliott Wilson on the list.
I don't speak 17.
Elliott Wilson last year from 5 to 17 featured on The Bigger Picture and the Elliott
Didn't
Wilson
like that write-up either. Fuck you, whoever wrote that write-up too.
Most memorable moments
Will
this year,
Shube or
Elliott
some
and
shit.
Cameron
Fuck you,
having
Will
it out.
Shube.
Joey Badass and Ray Vaughn
He
analysis
used to be a
and
hip-hop DX
Rhapsody
writer.
interview. So yeah, Elliott,
There's a lot
of
of hip-hop
course,
DX
Elliott's on the list.
writers.
Will he crash out about 17? Or will he be happy? We'll see.
It's still on there.
It's possible. I'm nervous
Still on
now.
there.
I'm nervous if okay, all right.
He's still on there.
Number
He's still breathing.
Number 16, DJ Head. We have DJ Head.
What a
on
coinky
the
thing to put
list.
head right above me. Who would have thought of that?
Crazy, right?
They did that just to fuck with
Fuck
Elliott.
up our team. Trying to break up the bigger vision.
We were talking about the competitive spirit on stage yesterday and them going back and forth, and to put Head one spot above Elliott Wilson. I can't be ahead of them. I know I'm left off the list. If they put me at 15, I don't think I deserve that. They're really fun.
Complex hip hop power rankings. Who y'all man? Top 10, man. Leon and Milo, man. Oh man, they dropped one. They was number 9. They just continuing hanging in there. They find ways to become stay relevant, but sometimes they could come off a bit corny. I respect Wallow and everything, man. Wallow definitely is a good heart. Definitely does a lot of good in the community. But sometimes ranking on each other and just their approach is just kind of goofy to me, man. I don't know, man. I'm just not that big of a fan. $1 million worth of game and I don't know if I got $1 million worth of game. I don't even know if I got $10 worth of game, man. So just not my cup of tea. Number 9, also not my cup of tea, Rory and Mal. I used to be a big fan of Rory and Mal back in Joe Budden early podcast days. After the split, the two end up staying together and starting out their podcast, which has grown and which has they produce some pretty good content over the few years that they've been doing their own thing. Last year they was ranked number 13. They moved up a few slots at number 9. And Rory is very creative. He's very, very informative as well in the hip hop space. Mal gets kind of aggravating just because he just has some very, very terrible takes. The Kendrick and the Drake beat brought out the greenness in Mal, and a lot of folks don't really fuck with him no more, including me. He was one of my favorites to actually laugh with on Joe Budden podcast, and now I just laugh at him on X. I don't watch the show too much. They had a couple of episodes that's been interesting. They've also had some controversy with a couple of the co-hosts. Julian, they got fired and had some beef going on. And there's a new one with Ray Vaughn and Demarius from their podcast. So, they find ways of staying relevant and staying in the conversation, but they belong. But I don't know if they should be that high, and I don't know if they should be that high for long. Coming in number 8, Anthony Fontano. Anthony Fontano is currently battling racist allegations. They found up some old tweets where he was being, not so harmonious, if I should say, for lack of better words. Anyway, last year he was ranked number 8. This year he's ranked number 8. So he's even Steven, known for the needle drop. I don't watch any of his in-depth YouTube reviews or his snarky but informed commentary, but I know that they was on his ass this week. They done found some old clips of Anthony Fontano being a racist prick. Yeah, they will find it. They will find it, man. So, white guys that want to get into hip hop media or hip hop period, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta start covering y'all tracks a little better. Cause they will find, you know what I'm saying? They said that he said high complex music. Anthony Fontano said nigger faggot and an 8-minute compilation.
It'll mean the end of my YouTube career for
the whole Alex is a nigger thing.
Real nibbas do stuff.
Who infamously called Ian a nigger faggot. Harvey Weinstein. What's your opinion on Mike Dean producing the new Nick Gurr album? I'm not even a really big Nick Gurr guy. So Jigglypuff is a social justice meme featuring a loud, obnoxious pig of a human being who is screaming her brains out at the New Hampshire college date of Milo Yiannopoulos' Dangerous Faggot Tour. Another funny slew of social justice memes come about because everything they say is nearly brain dead. There's so many of these videos cropping up that all of the channels that are essentially just ripping off Sargon of Akkad's channel can barely keep up.
Nationalism, an army, the family unit. And I
was thinking Trey Melvin. I had a big thing with Trey Melvin.
Trayvon Martin.
It's all these fucking black names, dude. I get confused.
Whoa!
Right now that I'm the one who uncovered all this, but the fact that you have this hatred for me as a trans woman, while you have all these skeletons in your closet, I'm not holding back anymore. You deserve your karma. Please credit.
Wow, I didn't know it was that bad. Of course, I don't really watch any of his content, but that just goes to show, man, we got to start being better at gatekeeping our culture. Because when we let anybody in the culture, and we're not doing no credit checks, we're not doing no background checks. We just letting these folks in the culture and letting them rock out and letting them, get all these views. And of course, there's a lot of reasons why it would be easy for them to kind of, just insert themselves. Because sometimes I feel like, and I'm an ISO on me on this one. Sometimes I feel like black folks like to hear white voices or white presence for validation. And hey, I have a platform just like the Nets, but I guarantee you, if we had a white guy on our staff, which we are open to having, and there's no, no sour puss about it. But if we did, I feel that we would be at least Rory and Maul. But I'm not Maul. I gotta find me a white Maul so I could be Black Rory. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, Anthony Fontano, man, get your shit together, man. I do believe that people can have forgiveness from racial comments, but that don't mean that they should be celebrated or honored or recognized, especially in hip hop. So get him the fuck out of here, man. He's at number 8, but he needs to get the 8 up out of here. Bad jokes, man. I'm here all week, man. Matter of fact, DVDs outside when the show's in. Number 7, coming in at number 7, Nardwuar, another odd white guy who's been in the culture for quite some time. He actually probably moved up a couple of ranks from number 10 to number 7, and he deserves it. He is known for his very informative and encyclopedic music knowledge. That silly hat and his interview ending, do freeze frames. All right, so shout out to Nardwuar, man. He does it right. He does it right. He gets interviews from damn near any and everybody, from artists on the come up to artists that are legends. He finds out information about them that no one else knows, and he kind of doesn't code switch. He kind of just stays in his lane, and he respects the culture. Shout out to Nardwuar. Coming in at number 6, man, DJ Vlad, man. A lot of folks used to call this guy the police, but they still go on his platform. Known for his Boosie interviews, known for not showing his face in his interviews, and known for just being white and having validation just for that. Vlad stands for validation because I'm white. And he actually used to be in the culture for quite some years, and he built this platform from scratch. But then again, it is what it is. DJ Vlad ranked number 6 last year and still number 6, so he even Steven. But hey, will we get him higher or will we get him up out of there? A lot of folks like to feel like he's a culture vulture and he's doing more damage than good for the hip hop culture with his investigative interviews. He's gotten some folks hemmed up with the likes of I want to say the whole Mo 3 and Yellow Beezy. Yeah. Anyway, DJ Vlad at number 6. Charlamagne the God at number 5, man. Not only is Donald Trump currently mad at Charlamagne the God, he's currently number 5, and he was higher last year, number 4, but he ain't dropped that far. Probably need to drop a little further because he really don't have that much of a relevancy in the hip hop space, but he's definitely did his thing politically for just representation and in the political space. And he's grown in hip hop media, you know what I'm saying, to be more than just revered for hip hop or more than just a couple of crazy witty takes or just being an antagonist to people that he have on his show. Known for the Breakfast Club and the Brilliant Idiots, I think that he should be demoted a few slots just for kicking it with Andrew Schultz in the way he does. For being down with Andrew Schultz, bro, and for what Andrew Schultz did this year, you should be at least number 10 or lower. You know what I'm saying? So we demote you 5 slot points for Andrew Schultz alone. Yeah. All right, man. These are the top dogs, man. Top 5. You know what I'm saying? Minus Charlamagne, man. Black Boy Max, man. Coming in at number 4. Y'all know him as being a streamer who wants to rap bad as hell, so he have a whole bunch of people over in his bedroom to make songs. And some of them may sound all right. Not to me, but to some folks, some of them may sound all right. Coming in at number 4, Black Boy Max. I don't know where it came from. I don't know where he gets his clout from. I don't know where he has contributed to the hip hop space, but he wants to be a rapper. He has dropped a album this year. He had everybody on his platform dropping music, including The Baby, Lotto, just some of everybody, man. Done hooked up with Black Boy Max to drop some music, and shout out to him. He made he's had some interesting moments throughout the year. He's known for giving audiences a behind-the-scenes look at how rap songs are made through in the booth, hosting artist face-offs with Song Wars. But he's not in the studio, so I don't really respect the way he's at him as an engineer or a producer. I just feel like he's just a streamer with software and clout. It is what it is, man. Drop a hit, Black Boy Max, man. Maybe you should stay in the top 5, but it is what it is. You got a lot of streamers. You made a lot of noise, and then Complex don't know no better than to put you to number 4. Number 3, man, the $20 million podcast, man. Number 3, Joe Budden, man, the guy that everybody loves to hate, but he still does it so great. Coming in at number 3, he was number 2 last year. Recently was number 1 the year before that, and he probably is still at number 1 in my book, man. The number 1 hip hop platform or podcast is the Joe Budden podcast, with the additions of Mark Lamont Hill, Flip, The Network, Melissa Ford, and the OGs or the third OGs, Ish and Ice. They have a very, very rounded cast, and Joe Budden is very, very he's a genius when it comes to just being polarizing on the internet. Every other week his takes are just taken either out of context or just going through the roof, with either being called hate or just being called controversial or just being called right. Joe Budden is right about a lot of stuff, and he's one of the most transparent people in hip hop media. So transparent that he actually had a video of him walking the hallway of his apartment complex naked, and they caught him on Ring Cam, and that still didn't destroy him. That actually just made us watch even more. This man's podcast makes $900,000 a month, about $1 million a month on a slow month. But when Drake album drop, it's bananas. I am a Patreon member. I've been paying for about 6 months, so he get about $10 out of me, and it's worth it. I do not miss no parts of his podcast. I damn near listen to it from beginning to the end, so his completion rate is probably one of the highest of all podcasts, and that's just 3 hour to 4 hour podcast. You know what I'm saying? So it is very entertaining, but you can't really gauge this man's impact. But number 3 is how Complex decided to gauge, and it is what it is. Round of applause to the top 3. Joe Budden, also known as the $20 million podcast man. Yes, Joe Budden, the $20 million podcast man. All right, man. Who else we got? All right, y'all know what it is, man. Number 2 and number 1, man. Y'all already know it is. It's kind of obvious. DJ Academics coming in at number 2. Last year he was ranked number 1, man, and he's had kind of a rough year. You know what I'm saying? I guess we forgot that this guy practically was grooming the little boy to either be not in a gay relationship or to be having midgets, 13 or 14. The guy was like 13 years old, and he asking the dude who he knocking off and is he gay, and questions about sex. And that was really, really uncalled for act. Besides that, you had some monster moments. You know what I'm saying? The interview with Kanye West, being on the front lines of the Drake and the Kendrick Lamar beef, even though you was on the wrong side of the beef, and your bias shows that you're compromised. You definitely have a high commitment to the hip hop media culture, and for what it's worth, you put in a lot of work. I don't think that you are that valid, and I think that you're kind of like Vlad, but it is what it is. You are very, very important at what you do. And at least a lot of folks seem to think so. So shout out to DJ Academics coming in at number 1. G Herbo seems to feel that Academics and DJ Vlad should pay $100,000 to the kids in Chicago. He's saying that these media figures need to give back to the culture they profit from, because they, again, may do more damage than they do good. But nevertheless, congratulations to DJ Academics. Is he even a DJ? He ain't even spending at all. Not even spending at all, man. And then the number 1 spot, but I'm not sure why. I'm not sure. I do know how, but we just got to really kind of figure some stuff out in hip hop. And that's Kai Cenat, the number 1 streamer in the world, one of the number 1 faces in the world. He had one of the best years of anybody. This guy is just killing it, man. He's just he is a marketing darling, and he's pretty smart at some of his moves, man. Had so many moments from interviews with Nicki Minaj, Kevin Hart, to even just bringing streaming to the MTV, to the BET Awards, everywhere. Everywhere. Streamer University. He's very, very innovative. He's very, very. He's definitely out the box, and he's definitely a pioneer. He's definitely paving a new road for a new frontier in streaming. But I just don't know if I consider Casanat to be a hip hop platform or hip hop media. I just think that that's a bad assessment. And Complex, y'all got to get it together. Y'all don't really be knowing hip hop like that anyway, so it is what it is. But y'all definitely got to get it together, man. Because Casanat, man, no shade. But streaming don't automatically mean hip hop. And sometimes I think they just really just say, hey, he's black, he's hip hop. And they just call it a day. And I don't think that's right. But nevertheless, man, I guess I did enough shade for the black guy, man, you know what I'm saying? But big ups to you, Casanat. You are incredible. You are a monster. You are a juggernaut in media, or just one of the most visible faces of all time right now. So shout out to you, and sky's the limit, and keep going. So there you have it, man. The Complex top 25 hip hop media power rankings, man. What do y'all think, man? Were y'all happy with some of these folks where they landed? Did Complex get it right? Where did they get it wrong? Where the fuck were we on the list? And what was the little girl that be doing the interviews, man? The little young girl. She was like number 24, number 25 last time, man. She should still be on the list, man. You know what I'm saying? So who was it, man? A couple of people, man, missed out. But those that did make it, man, congratulations and shout out to y'all, man, once again. But look out for us, Complex. We coming. So shout out to everybody on the list once again. All right, so middle of the night. Shout out to Ike Solid. Shout out to LJ the Joker. Shout out to Rico Champ checking in on Instagram. I guess we ready. We should got to get into this Nicki Minaj, man. Goddamn Nicki, man. What's wrong with her, man? Nicki Minaj, man. I got into it yet again. Are we ready to talk about Nicki yet? All right, so yeah, we're gonna talk about Nicki, then Cardi, then Sha'Carri going to jail, and then we'll end the show. A little bit of Killy the Kid news, and yeah. So, Nicki Minaj, why are you mad with Dez Bryant? What's going on with you, Nicki? Talk to us, baby. Come on now. I feel like that can't be Nicki Minaj making these tweets, man. That can't be her behind all this foolishness. But God damn it, she just keep going. So what's going on with Nicki Minaj, man? Lately, this is just a summary, man. In case you don't know, in case you're confused, for those of you who are confused, Dez and Jerry Jones have a beef. Dez Bryant, that is, formal wide receiver of the Dallas Cowboys. So Dez Bryant and Jerry Jones have a beef. Jerry Jones brought up Rock Nation. Dez Bryant was signed to Rock Nation. Nicki Minaj inserted herself into the problem because the words Rock Nation showed up. So I don't know what the fuck. Dez was like, hey, he don't want no parts. He said he don't want no parts. He respect Nicki. He just want to, he just mad with Jerry Jones. He don't want nothing part of Nicki's issues. Then she got mad. And Dez Bryant said, fuck it, I ain't backing down since we here. Then fuck you, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell Cardi B on your ass. Beep, 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 bop your ass. Yeah, man, Nicki is, has the girl gone mad? Has the girl gone mad? I don't know. Here's Dez Bryant, man, saying that he don't want no parts of what Nicki's saying and what she got going on, man. But Nicki coming out here like she like she want to play Saw games. Nicki say, hey, let's play a game. I say, I kid you not. Can't make this shit up. Nicki came out that bitch like a goddamn evil villain out of nowhere. First she was like, okay, I hope Jerry Jones is having a great day. Then she said, then Dez Bryant had this to say about Jerry Jones. He said, hey man, Jerry Jones, you talking a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Jerry Jones, I don't think it's smart to mention my name. I kept quiet about a lot of unfair shit on some G shit. We can have a story time if that's what we doing. You know what I'm saying? And then Nicki was like, what? Story time? Rock Nation? Dez? Somebody said Desiree? And so we want to feel like Nicki just was talking about the wrong Dez, but she just jumped her ass in this shit and just say, hey, it's Nicki. Minaj. It's damn crazy. Hey, it's Nicki. Minaj. How about we play a game? Every time you do a Jerry Jones or NFL story time, I'll do a story time of my own. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, she got the I want to play a game memes. Let the games begin. And so nigga like, bro, what the hell wrong with Nicki, bro? What the hell? Like, we don't want, like, so this would, so then she say, all my stories will be about Rock Nation. No. So this way he like, bro, I don't want no beef with you, girl. The fuck? Like, he like, bro, chill out. So she say, all my stories will be about Rock Nation and Jay-Z and the alleged racist Desiree Perez, Rock Nation CEO. I hope you fully understand the rules. It's your turn. So this is what he got to say. Like, bitch, you crazy. And I don't want no issues.
I hope you're having a great day. Fan. I hope you're having a great day. Look, leave me out. I don't know, props.
So at first he tried to choose peace. Dez Bryant was like, hey, Nicki, come on, let's chill. But Nicki say, hey, I choose violence. And Nicki, it's story time. So, boom. I don't know why. I don't know if she's her doing this. But Dez Bryant was like, hey, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all leave me alone. So this was an old article back in 2020, I guess. She must have, you know, her and the Barbs going to pull a history lesson on you. And Dez Bryant gets blasted by Nicki Minaj fans for jumping in beef with blah, 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 blah. And say, and they're saying Dez Bryant liked some pictures that he wasn't supposed to like. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. Nicki just be tripping. So anyway, she posted that and said, see, it's Miss Petty. This came across my desk from 2020. I guess you're one of the guinea pigs they've been using to bully people for them. Did you think I came over here to play tweetsies with your silly ass, sir? See, the problem with people who are always playing is they think everybody else is playing too. I'd mind my business if I were you. Be blessed. So now, you know, they got a back and forth. That nigga said, hey, enjoy your day. All right, you know what I'm saying? Again, he tried to get up out of it, but, you know, it was a little too late. You know what I'm saying? Because now she on your ass. Go beat your mom and then ask Desiree Perez and Jay-Z why they've allegedly been vile cunts they've been to so many black people while lining their own pockets and weaponizing racism in order to keep black people blinded from their truth. Why wasn't Desiree Perez part of the I don't know why the fuck this lady would not stop with this Desiree Perez shit. Anyway, Dallas Cowboys receiver Dez Bryant was arrested Monday after alleged assault with his mother, Angela, on Saturday in DeSoto, Texas. So this is an old article of altercation that Dallas Cowboy receiver at the time, Dez Bryant had with his mom. And so things got a little personal. So, you know, they saying that he got in a fight with his mama. You know, he's been kind of messy and saying all this good shit. So Dez Bryant like, man, here we go. I'm saying, I guess I'm in the beef now. You in the beef, Dez. It is what it is. Your name was not Desiree. You Dez, but Dez is on Nicki Minaj's hit list right now. So, hey, she target you. So he say, bitch, I didn't go to jail or touch my mama. I was defending myself. I removed her nails from my skin. Folks know I was dealing with some corrupt shit in Dallas. I don't get how you even be on the internet with your husband being a sex offender. You said we were speaking facts, weird hoe, so come on. And then he posted this article, Nicki Minaj husband, Kenneth Petty, sentenced to 1 year house arrest. Y'all know he is, had an attempted rape conviction from 1995. But the 44-year-old admitted failing to do this when he relocated to California with Nicki Minaj. He was supposed to alert the third authorities because he's a registered sex offender. And so now he on probation because he didn't alert the authorities. Know what I'm saying? But she loved him, man. She now thinks she she is Miss Petty. So she's ready. She locked and loaded. Nicki Minaj says. I don't know, y'all. Nicki Minaj says, I'm so happy you brought this up. I'll give you $10 million in cash if you come and fight him since you beat your own mom. He was lied on 31 years ago while both of them were 16. There's proof. That's why they couldn't get that money they desperately needed and sued for. Now, you, on the other hand, was beating your mother as an adult. Bigfoot has a brand new weird case as an adult. I don't know why. She goes from one target to the next. So she got guns and bullets for all you motherfuckers. Anyway, Jay-Z dodging a paternity test that could prove he fucked a teen as an adult. Desiree Perez beating her daughter and calling her black son-in-law a nigger with the hard R as an adult. Falsely had her own daughter institutionalized as an adult. Lied and said her child was on drugs as an adult. I think she dropping bars here. Somebody get Nicki Minaj. She out here dropping bars as an adult. This tweet is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. Yeah, she tried to put that disclaimer in there. Cover her own ass, CYA. As a matter of fact, let me go call President Trump and ask for a pardon like Desiree Perez did. Next, I'll get into the casino stuff. Mommy beater, mama beater, Rock Nation, Bot Nation, Twat Nation. Dez Bryant's booty hole allegedly leaks as an adult. Should I start my story times now? It's not even story time yet. Again, Nicki Minaj is letting the shots go, and it's not even story time yet. It's, and then she went and tweeted a few more tweets throughout the night. Is it true you a pussy nigga? Projection like always. Like, she mad with everybody. Like this lady, ex-NFL player Dez Bryant slammed by the fans not being pro-choice despite the unfortunate circumstances surrounding his birth. So, the Barbs done looked up this man's history, and they found out that his grandma had an ex-boyfriend or a boyfriend at the time that raped who will be his mom. So that makes his step-granddad his dad. I don't know. Shit got messy. Allegedly. Hey, I'm just reporting on what I'm seeing on the messy ass app. On the messy ass internet, man. So, this is just for entertainment purposes too. I need my own disclaimer. But it's nasty out here. Absolutely. Disgusting. So, the Barbs is not playing fair. They say your mother's 40-year-old boyfriend committed statutory rape and impregnated your mother when she was 14 years old. Your mother had 3 of his kids. So it got real nasty. And I think that gloves are off now. Gloves are off. We talking about mamas. You bring kids into it. We talking about rape. Grape, excuse me. I don't even say that word here. Grape. So, hey, this is what they're saying on the internet. And, we just reporting. But it's crazy, Nicki. I want to say that you're not doing this. I want to say that that's not you behind these tweets, but you just tweeted a picture of yourself yesterday? Or was that today? I don't know. You know, you got this challenge going on, the high school challenge. Everybody's in their high heels, doing the balancing act. And everything's supposed to be great, man. You're a mother, you know, you're a wife, you're a platinum artist, you're a GOAT. But what's going on, Nicki? Why are you taking Jerry Jones' side, of all people? Well, another dumb nigga down bad. You know what I'm saying? And you just taking niggas down one by one.
Try to kill.
911, location of your emergency. DeSoto? Okay, what's going on there?
Dude, my son is assaulting me. Yeah.
Where is he at?
He's here now.
How long ago did this happen?
It's happening now. It just happened.
Does anybody have any weapons?
Yeah. He won't go home. I keep telling him to go home. He won't go.
Okay, ma'am, does anybody have any weapons?
Yeah, he picked up a ball and tried to hit me with it, then he grabbed me.
A ball?
You'll see when I get here how my clothes look.
I have officers on the way, but I just need more information. Now, what's your son's name?
Desmond Bryant. Babe, I can't keep letting them do this. I can't keep letting them do me like this. I'm tired. I'm going to put an end to it today. I'm tired.
Are you injured?
No, I'm just my clothes and stuff. I got some scratches on me and my clothes been tore off. My shirt.
You tore off your clothes?
So, they done pulled up the goddamn 911 tape. And again, Dez ain't even in the league no more. Like, he don't rap. He not on Rock Nation as an artist, maybe not even as a player. He just had a problem with Jerry Jones mentioning his name. You know what I'm saying? Now the Barbs, like the air this dirty laundry out, man. The Barbs, man, that's some goddamn diabolical bullying. And Nicki posted. Why did Nicki Minaj post this picture of Shaq? What's going on, Nicki? Now you got beef with Shaq too. What's going on? So Nicki Minaj posted this picture of Shaq. We need to find out why, or maybe we don't. Maybe I don't even want to know. She said, "Hey, it's Dad. Dad as in granddad. Oh, wow. Hi, I missed you. No, it's Baghdad, you fucking coon." You bombed with that 31-year-old T that was supposed to gag. Now they know your recent T, you dumb fuck. Or should I say your recent CTE? Laughing my ass off. I don't know where she is going with any of this. That is a picture of Nicki Minaj standing next to Shaq. I don't even know what Shaq said. She kind of stopped tweeting, and this was at 12 o'clock in the morning on Monday. So, Lord knows when she wakes up in the morning, you know what I'm saying, if she's still on that bench, y'all better watch out. And Nicki, I don't want no beef. You'll go. I don't even believe this is you. I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? We love your music, but you kind of getting out of control. You're kind of unhinged at the moment, Nicki. So I don't want no beef. I don't think none of these people did. But damn it, whatever Desiree did, man. Desiree Perez, man. What did you do to this lady? You know. Jay-Z, what did you do to this lady? Bigfoot, I mean, Megan Thee Stallion, what did you do to this lady? Somebody figure something out. Nicki Minaj is unhinged.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Dame Doja. If you're looking to get your interview done or be a guest host on our podcast, hit us up at DOZHATOLDYA.COM. Bump what you heard. Remember who told you? It's Doja Told You.
All right, man. So moving right along, man.